That should disable the pressure plates. Here we go!
You know what that red means. Be ready.
Coming in hot.
More Blessed spiders. Foi tudo bem.
Show me what you got. Raw!
Ist auch so.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guns. Not this sucker again.
Sense a Marius lecture coming.
something on that corpse over there. Well, I assumed you'd have gotten to it eventually.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Why would you waste time building a track with a simple no entry sign? Over there. Hold it! We're moving from here!
Another win, but who's counting?
Someone there? You're not getting away.
Let's go. No, this one's mine. Left leg. One's mine. All right.
Another down. Is that it?
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed day spiders. Foi tu meio.
Good one! What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this sucker again.
I sense a Mario lecture coming. That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
You still need work.
Building a deadly trap and a simple no entry sign would suffice. Oh, that hurt.
The envoy's here. Don't die.
He's also.
Look behind you. Next one's mine.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Everybody all right? More blessed spiders. Foi tu meio. Come and get me.
Take your best shot.
He's also.
Nice job.
about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this sucker again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Quiet as the depths.
Here it comes. That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
I know I could just
We
use
needed
a ice spell.
supplies. We
However,
almost died without
I have the
True.
what is it?
You
The
let
greater
the Hulk
common
get in the
elements
way
for
of
more
getting
equipped,
supplies.
and I just don't feel like
When did you become?
just don't feel like using all that.
Still
All there is to it. Plus, these things are scattered throughout the entire map for this one, as I've died repeatedly to already.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap on a simple no-entry sign device?
You're not getting away.
Quiet, Nimbert.
Hold it.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed day point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just been kind of speedrunning it, seeing what's been going
I
on.
heard something.
It happens.
Oh, no, you don't!
After this one, I'm gonna start trying to upgrade stuff. Hopefully that'll
He's also
help out a lot. Oh, it isn't? That's nice to know.
So, would you have
I
killed
have
that
been
thief
using
for
a lot
taking
of
our
magic.
stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead. Keep quiet.
One for you! Nice job, everyone.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We
That's not even worth it. Aww. That sounds about right.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Oh.
So it is true. You're alive.
alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
How could this be? I killed you. You deserve all of that. And more. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador. A possibility. In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods. Indeed, I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. No, the gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. And at least you're aware of the part you have to play. Would that I had your wisdom. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Adir. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go? I will. Though I doubt anyone will believe me. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Don't bother.
I won't forget your mercy.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts. Let's talk about it at camp.
Welcome to our shrine, Arthur.
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets.
Tell me... Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador
Oh, that's pretty
Heelgard, at your service.
Where's that at?
Always nice to meet in a deer
Oh, the
isn't
bathhouse.
trying to
Duh.
goad me into a fight.
I read that wrong.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust. You... what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true. When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive. Well, I would feel better if you had done your job. Still, maybe this will spare us the gallows. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end. Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
That's a pretty dope entrance.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
At least someone remembers their manners. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me. Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you? Good. But it isn't enough to conquer a resistance. You must also make it serve you. For too long, our embassy has lacked the skill or the motivation to do either.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. Wielded in the wrong hands, it could also destroy everything we've built here. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem. Oh, that was nothing. Ludwig already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged. True, but there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to...
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in...
Yeah, I've been to the... I don't think I've been to the Mermaid's Den, but I've been to the Apothecary before.
In the camp in Shadow Peaks, with the thing on her head.
I think I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever happens, happens, man. I'll find a way to go over.
We have touched something like your dreams
Oh, she is a friend guy.
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long.
I'll probably do it later.
We must know.
After I complete a little more of this quest, because I feel like I've only done like a quest of the main story.
To the woods. You
I don't know how
bled
long,
and
how
forgave.
big the main story is, but
Why? Should he not suffer for your pain? Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you.
I remember him saying
felt
something
your
yesterday.
agony.
Can't remember it
We
either.
could not forgive. Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Gainai? Oh man. Everything has a weird way to pronounce it. Like Paradise. It's paradise. It's just a local dialect.
Something doesn't feel right here.
Envoy.
Oh, what?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Oh, one other thing. A desperate young man at your embassy asked me to deliver this to you. Apparently his expedition team has run into some trouble in the caves north of the city. I mean, you're the envoy, aren't you? The lad asked for you by name. I reckon he was a little starstruck by the whole idea, and no one else could spare the time. Oh, and I wouldn't wait too long. Those caves have been unstable the last few days. Roots and earthquakes and the like. Take care out there, envoy. You're cleared to pass. Pass, envoy.
It's really you! I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. The lady at the gate must have given you my letter. Gods do I ever owe her. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you. They descended into the temple through a route. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the pilgrims left. We posted a guard out front. Sedgwin. Let her know. Especially my... You'll probably find... Thank you for it.
Hargrunen built these walls and much parodies centuries ago. Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Take him down!
He's also...
Take a moment, people.
We built a phenomenal wall.
No. Nope. I am not going in there unless you swear not to run over them.
Who's there? Here we go.
Try a better weapon.
Get them! You're not looking so good. Next one's mine.
Isokso!
That's one for us.
Isokso!
Here. This is the path Offred told us about.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. I don't know why everyone in the living land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure, until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go? Right, sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know our freak will appreciate you looking into this. Hey, good luck out there.
Doors open. Look alive. Big
The expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
That's all of them.
blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offrig's squad passed through here.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here? Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals. Whispers of searing light.
Zarb's ahead. Suggest going around them. We can fight.
Well done. Who's ready for more?
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that, not much else I can do.
Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh God, that's wretched. Are you sure you're not trying to kill me?
Gods, calm yourself. Your wound's already closing.
See? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? Free Expedition Corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
He used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it to him. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after what Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore. He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting...
Promise, Hey, Envoy, for what is... Right, yeah. I hope the better...
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's or two.
Let's go! Show me what you got!
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
What can it be? It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamus, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters to read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right, here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, brother.
This reminds me of the stranger.
That's over.
I know a boss fight when I see a boss fight.
Coming in hot.
Six years in Dawn Shore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time.
Come and get me. You're right. You.
Gods, what are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape. A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing.
The false idol. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too.
Isoxo!
That ought to be all of them, right? Another glorious battle.
Oh, fui too.
The way out must have flooded during that earthquake.
Blasted ruins. Well, better a flood than a cave-in. Something's not right here. Take a look around. We found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed. Oh. Like they've been completely drained of essence.
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Does he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god. Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect? Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it? Aethys is weak. If he expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the god that is left is but a wisp of... It is that
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a stat...
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restore... Even I can see that's a... And I can't imagine a worse... I've heard.
I see. Then I shall simply take the splinter from your...
Watch yourselves! All you
Isokso!
Leave now, or...
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
We got them all.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us. What will bloom? We await.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
We will speak to you. It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout, fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift? We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand? This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer. We could walk gently, but we must. A shard of Adra, yet it is weak. A quiet, if we had time to tend it. A vessel to hold us. The Adra strains. Its essence like mud, we breathe. This obstruction. New earth to till, new flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering corpse, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations. Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Well, that was certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up.
That was fun.
Tragedy. The recently arrived envoy from Adam was assassinated just inside.
Hey, it's the envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe him the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
No. Oh, gods. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
Well, I mean to...
Oh, that reminds... It belonged to our grandfather. When we were recruiting, he'd get... Well, I don't know if yet.
If you're ever in high...
Yeah, we can...
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. Made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure. Perfect.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Good. You made it.
I knew. I
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of this city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I hadn't...
He means...
How do you know this friend? Unless...
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno. Maybe we'll...
Right.
Most fun...
They could...
I haven't been back. It was
Town full of... Right. You know, present company
Don't take it personally. Mari...
I'd say something back at you.
See what I mean? It turns out that academics are as...
You don't understand what they're messing with.
They've held it at bay. Their ingenuity, or but rumor has it... We'll find out, Stu. There's something I've been putting off. Tama. He passed. You won't regret it. Emeralds...
No matter what I tell you, you keep...
Hey, they love...
Right. Maybe by the... Well, you can't...
You and I have... That's the spirit. What about you?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in...
None that could help the two of you.
Yeah. Who...
Now that you mention it, you're gonna... I have two rules. No campfire song.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest.
Good to have you with it.
Right. Go What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Would you be a dear and help with your scoring? Please?
Looks like you could use our help.
Need better armor.
See you, miss. Me too.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way. Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my...
A mind's question. The dust she knocks. We would...
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand? Barrett's balls.
I'd always heard Barrett's bells, but I...
But perhaps we don't need one. There's a vase in this ruin that's too high. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us in the... And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley. Wizard
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me. I've never seen Emerald stare like this. It's usually so nice.
You told us that Animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarits won't even touch them.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
You know what I said.
You showed up at a bad time.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests when the time comes. We all have our part to play. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your...
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. Before we can deal with the dream, unfortunately, new
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurt. Are you going to tell him about your family?
How dare you?
I know it was an accident.
While we argue among ourselves. Then we'd better. Well, Governor.
Your request.
I wasn't.
Your response.
Everything under the.
Then neither.
Banished.
What?
Ignacy. Your pupil has take her and. Then I trust you.
Governor, this is.
Don't bother, old man. I've done all I can for. Now limp back to your giant house. We should talk somewhere private.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
That did not go as I. I'm sorry you had.
Chiata.
I thought you.
We're on the verge of extinction, but I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm.
You did challenge.
I know. Curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop. We'll have fewer resources to work with. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. I have plans for this island, and they don't...
Your parents would be proud to see it.
Anyway, listen to it. I never expected to see in a... We haven't even gotten started, and our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because, while I pack up my belongings, you can help me. No, sorry. I just realized this is the end.
Some people don't find out who they really are.
You'll be alright. My advice?
Maybe if I focus on what... When it comes to the Dream Scourge, today that changed. I hope so. Monto Pastor is in the work. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are... And then there's Yvette and Remy. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my... We're about...
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Founded machine. Oh, I heard.
Giada, what a loss. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my... Ha! Enough. What I need is a... Copper allows greater power modulation through shaping, but Adra has the potential. I could use a large single block of Adra, but her... Oh, wait. What? Indeed, an Adragon. The grove is to the west. You may be able to retreat. So you can understand. Still, do be careful.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Ador, welcome